From AccuWeather.com, this is AccuWeather Daily, a brief host-read article. It's weather news in a nutshell. Taking a look ahead at the holiday weekend, the best weather will be in the mid-Atlantic and the west, while thunderstorms may affect outdoor plans over the middle part of the country, as well as in the southeastern corner. Severe thunderstorms are forecast to grind through from the Appalachians to the Atlantic coast in the midweek. That will leave most of the travel trouble spots over the southwest, where the North American monsoon will begin to kick into gear. An exception to mainly rain-free conditions at midweek will be spotty thunderstorms from the Midwest to the Northeast from Wednesday to Thursday as a secondary front advances. A decent push of less humid air will take hold in the Northeast by Friday, where many areas can expect sunshine and practically no chance of rain. There will be some showers in parts of northern and eastern New England, however. Much of the southeast will experience typical heat and humidity on July 4th, which will lead to very spotty afternoon or early evening thunderstorms, with the greatest concentration located over the Florida peninsula. Most of that activity will tend to diminish soon after sunset. Thunderstorms that extend southward from this zone to the Big Bend area of the Rio Grande River along the Texas and Mexico border will tend to be somewhat more spotty in nature, but they can be quite heavy and gusty where they do occur. Most areas from the Rockies to the Pacific coast are likely to be free of rain with a couple of exceptions. Some thunderstorm and shower activity is in store for parts of Montana and Wyoming. Anywhere there are lightning strikes and little or no rain in the west, there will be the risk of wildfires possibly popping up. The same concerns exist with fireworks over dry brush or drought areas in the region. For those heading to the beach on the 4th, some of the Florida beaches could be a little dicey in terms of dry weather. AccuWeather meteorologists will be watching the nearby Gulf and southern Atlantic for tropical activity. While this would likely be a slow process, clusters of showers and thunderstorms could form and spoil a day at the beach in some communities. Experts urge that people spending any time outdoors seek shelter indoors at the first rumble of thunder. Golf carts, picnic pavilions, tents, porches, and small clusters of trees can be dangerous during thunderstorms. When the inside of a building cannot be reached, a hardtop car or truck is considered to be a relatively safe option, as it is the metal cage of the vehicle and not the rubber tires that protect the occupants. If caught in a storm in a densely forested area, avoid the ridges and the tallest trees, which tend to be struck most often. Turning our attention to the night sky, while July is not the most action-packed month for celestial happenings, there is a double meteor shower on the way that is set to put on quite a show at the end of the month. The first full moon of astronomical summer will rise on the 10th. July's full moon is known as the thunder moon, which naturally comes from the frequent thunderstorms that rumble across the country in July. It's also called the buck moon, as deer antlers are growing rapidly ahead of the autumn rut. Even though July has some of the shortest nights of the year, it is a great time to check out the Milky Way. During summer, the nighttime side of Earth faces the galactic core, making the Milky Way more vivid than at any other time of the year. July 4th is a great time to check that out, since that coincides with the new moon. And then, get ready for a double meteor shower at the end of July. The southern Delta Aquarids and Alpha Capricornids peak at the same time on Tuesday the 29th into the early morning hours of the 30th. Look for between 20 to 30 meteors per hour, including the chance for some incredibly bright fireballs. The meteor shower is anticipated to last about a week, so even if the weather doesn't cooperate for you on the 29th, any night during the end of July and early August are still a good time to step outside and look for those shooting stars. That's all for now. You can find more regional forecasts and science-based articles at AccuWeather.com. And for your local forecast at your fingertips, download the AccuWeather app. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll be back tomorrow with more from AccuWeather.